Hi, good afternoon guys. This is Shane from GrowPeg. What I've got for you today is a little bit of God's law, and basically what God, your creator, Hawa, the Most High, says about persons. I'm going to just show you what I've just typed up this morning after doing some referencing in the Bible. This is a King James version. Okay. And basically we start with law. There's two points in the Bible. It probably says a lot more than two, but what I picked out of Deuteronomy 4:2, it says there, you shall not add to the word that I command you, nor take from it, that you may keep the commandments of the Lord your God that I command you. Deuteronomy 12:32 says, everything that I command you, you shall be careful to do. You shall not add to it or take from it. So what is legislation, folks? Legislation is an addition to the laws of the Bible. So when you obey legislation, you're actually committing sin in itself. So think about it before you start being prompted to do something which they legislate. Anyway, we'll move on. The person. Now, I looked up today in the Interpretations Act UK, because I'm in the UK, so it might be different, but I doubt it. It might be different in the land that you live in, but I doubt it. Anyway, the Interpretation Act 1978 defines a person as including a body of persons, corporate or unincorporated. Now, this is actually a bit of an obfuscation there. I can't say that word properly, because basically you're trying to use the actual word person to define the word that you're trying to define. So yeah, it says here, a person including a body of persons, corporate or unincorporated. What does that fucking mean? Because person still isn't a person, is it? It's not defined. You still got to define what a person is, and they can't do it because it's a dead entity. It's nothingness, and you people are not persons. You got to start believing it. It's written. Anyway, here's some references to the Bible again regarding the person. Leviticus. I know I spelled it wrong there. It's Livi. Anyway, 18:3 says, you must not do as they do in Egypt, where you used to live, and you must not do as they do in the land of Canaan, where I'm bringing you. That probably pertains to nearly every one of us. But anyway, Romans 13:1, let every person be subordinate to the higher authorities, for there is no authority except from God. And those that exist have been established by God. Therefore, so those laws, those authorities have been established by God, not by man, by God. So therefore, whoever resists authority, opposes what God has appointed, and those that oppose it will bring judgment upon themselves. So there we go. There's a person there again. It's telling you that these are dead entities really at the end of the day. Romans 2:1, for there's no respect of persons with God. Again, the dead entity has got no respect from God, your creator, the Most High, Hawa, whatever you want to call him. Okay, James 2:9, but if ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin, and are convinced of law as transgressors. There again, the living, if you have respect for dead entities, is saying that you are transgressing. Deuteronomy 1:17 again says, ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. Ye shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is God's. And the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it. Okay? Ye shall not respect persons in judgment. Deuteronomy 10:17, for the Lord your God is God of gods, and Lord of lords, a great God, a mighty and terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward. So he doesn't regard persons. Acts 10:34, then Peter opened his mouth and said, of a truth I perceive that God is no respecter of persons. Right, so 2 Samuel 14:14. This is the last one I'll read out. For we must needs die, and are as water split on the ground, which cannot be gathered up again. Neither doth God respect any person, yet doth he devise means that he banished be, not expelled from him. Folks, I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you a person, or are you a living man or living woman? Anyway, that's today's lesson. Please dig into this. All statutes, all legislation is legalese. It goes against God's law. They're additions. Please be aware of it. Stick up for yourself, know who you are, and live freely. Good luck, people. Bye-bye.